The Three Caskets. By William Shakespeare. Summary. Portia of Belmont is an heiress. Before her father died, he prepared a will with a few conditions for Portia's marriage. This was to make sure that only a man who loved Portia for who she was, and not for her wealth, would marry her. According to the will, there were 3 caskets, one of gold, one of silver, and the other one of lead, which had inscriptions on them. One of them has a portrait of Portia hidden inside. Only a suitor who chose the casket with Portia's portrait would be eligible to marry her. About the author. William Shakespeare is widely regarded as the greatest playwright in the world. His plays have been translated into every major living language and are performed more often than those of any other playwright. Shakespeare's work covers the entire range of human emotions, from comedy to tragedy. Question 1. Read the extracts and answer the questions. Extract 1. Flourish of cornets. To win thee, lady. Question 1. How does Prince Morocco introduce himself? Answer. Prince Morocco flamboyantly entered Portia's house with 3 or 4 followers. Even before Portia could talk to him, he asked Portia not to dislike him because of the color of his skin. He proudly asserted that even the bravest of men were frightened of him, and that was the reason the best women of Morocco had fallen in love with him. He dramatically declared that nothing mattered to him except winning the heart of Portia. Question 2. Is the Prince of Morocco conscious of his skin color and a little apologetic about it? What words support your answer? How does Portia respond to that feeling of his? Answer. The prince is indeed a little apologetic about his skin color and ventures to persuade Portia to not dislike him because of it, and although he wouldn't chance his skin color because it frightens even the valiant, he would change it if he could to win over Portia. Portia, on her part, assures him that she was not biased against him due to his color, and that if her father had not restricted her choice in the matter, he would have as fair a chance as a fair-skinned suitor. The words "mislike me not for my complexion" and "the lottery of my destiny bars me the right of voluntary choosing" show this. Question 3. Is the Prince of Morocco, nevertheless, proud of his brave deeds and well-mannered in his speech? What makes you say so? Answer. Yes, the Prince of Morocco is courteous of his speech and respectfully dismisses himself when he makes the wrong choice, so he is well-mannered. That he is also proud of his brave deeds is evidence in the words in which he describes the achievements of his scimitar, which has slain the Sophie and a Persian prince, won 3 fields of Sultan Solomon, and claims to be capable of doing many brave things to win her over. Question 4. Interpret and describe what "the lottery of my destiny" mean in the context of the story. Answer. Portia, the wealthy heiress of Belmont, laments about her suitors and her father's will, which states that she cannot choose her own husband. She can marry only the man who chooses the correct casket from the 3 gold, silver, and lead. One of the 3 caskets contains her portrait, and that is the lucky casket. Thus, the casket choice is synonymous to the lottery of her fate. Extract 2. How all the other passions. Signed, ratified by you. Question 1. How does Portia react to Bassanio's decision? Answer. On hearing Bassanio's decision, Portia is overjoyed. She speaks quietly to herself about how all her emotions except love, like doubt, hopelessness, fear, and jealousy, are vanishing. She feels she ought to calm down and make her love and joy less intense. She feels she must be less joyous because she is afraid she will become ill by the excess of happiness. Question 2. How does Bassanio win Portia? Was Portia happy? Answer. Out of the 3 suitors, Bassanio was the one Portia favored. She fervently wanted Bassanio to choose the right casket so that he could win her as his life partner. Luckily for her, Bassanio chose the lead casket, which had Portia's portrait in it. Bassanio felt that the plainness of the casket was more appealing than the grandeur of both the gold and the silver casket. Question 3. What was written in the note inside the lead casket? How does Bassanio react on reading it? Answer. The message read that he was the person who did not judge anything by its appearance alone and was happy with what he had and sought nothing more. he was the right person for Portia. It also said if the person was happy with his fortune, he could turn to her and claim her with a loving kiss. Bassanio was so pleasantly shocked when he read the message, that he stood totally stunned in disbelief. He could not be sure about what he won until it was confirmed by Portia herself. Question 4. Do you think Portia and Bassanio would make good life partners? Why? Why not? Answer. Both Portia and Bassanio loved each other and wanted to be partners for life. They could make good partners because both of them were humble and did not proudly declare their strengths. Though Portia wanted Bassanio to choose the right casket, she did not help him. Bassanio too wanted Portia to let him choose the casket on his own, thereby exhibiting sportsmanship. Bassanio won her as he was clever, and that proves he would be the right choice for the beautiful Portia of Belmont. Appreciating the text. First question. What are Morocco's views regarding the silver casket? Answer. The silver casket says the person who chooses it gets what he deserves. Though he feels that he deserves the best, Morocco feels that the best may not include Portia. He is not sure if he is underestimating himself since he has everything, nobility of birth, wealth and good breeding, and he loves her. And so he does not want to risk selecting it. Second question. State Morocco's views on lead caskets. How does it reveal his character? Answer. Morocco says he will not lose everything for a lead casket because a person would naturally be willing to take such a risk for something worthwhile. He had asked Portia not to judge him by outward appearance, and he is guilty of the same prejudice against the baser metal. The Prince of Morocco is certainly unwise and hasty in dismissing the lead casket due to the low value of lead and possibly its unattractive color, calling it too worthless for a golden mind to stoop to. He is certainly judging by color now. Third question. Was Portia impartial to the 3 suitors? Explain. Answer. No, she was not. She openly says, "Good riddance," when Morocco loses and leaves. She compares Aragon to a moth that has come foolishly too near the fire and burnt itself. However, she asks Bassanio to stay a few days before making his choice and is tensed up until he chooses the lead casket. Fourth question. How does the Prince of Aragon show Portia that he is aware of the rules? Answer. The Prince of Aragon lets Portia know that he's aware of the rules by mentioning the 3 rules. The 3 rules are: 1. To never reveal to anyone what choice the suitor made, and if he made the wrong choice. 2. To leave Portia's premises and Belmont honorably and immediately, and 3. Hand at winning her has to abide by these rules. Never even attempt to marry another woman. Portia replies that every suitor who comes to try his of the masses, to which he doesn't belong. Fifth question. Extract. Who choose at me shall get as much as he deserves. I will assume desert. Give me a key for this, and instantly unlock my fortunes here. A. Who speaks the above lines, and where did the person find the above statement? Answer. The above lines are spoken by the Prince of Aragon. The prince found the above statement on the silver casket. B. Why did the person approve of it? Answer. He approves of it because he feels one should get only what one deserves, as no one would cheat fate to seek dignity which they do not deserve. C. What did the person find on opening it? Answer. On opening the casket, the prince found a picture of a foolish-looking person holding a message for him to read. Sixth question. What does the following line in the play The Three Casket express? A. Gilded tombs do worms enfold. Answer. Gilded tombs do worms enfold. The Prince of Morocco is one in a long line of suitors who waits to win Portia's hand in marriage. He decides that Portia would not have her picture in anything other than a gold casket, so he chooses that one. As he unlocks it, he is dismayed to find a picture, not of Portia, but of death, with a message written in its hollow eye: all that glisters is not gold. Often have you heard that told, many a man his life hath sold, but my outside to behold, gilded tombs do worms enfold. The playwright here is trying to harp on the fact that a book cannot be judged by its cover. Just because it is Portia, one cannot assume that her portrait will be in the gold casket. Tombs gilded with gold will also be eventually infested with worms. B. Thus hath the candle, sing the moth. Answer. Thus hath the candle, sing the moth. Moths are attracted to light from candles, but being attracted to open fire can cause the moth to get burned if it gets too close. Portia compares her desperate suitors with the moths who come too close to marrying her but ends up choosing the wrong casket. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel for more updates.